Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here with my morning coffee, about to get started on my day. My husband just left today for his first day orientation on a new job. He's still doing truck driving, but he took a break off of the job he had previously because of the loss of his grandmother. And also that's one thing I admire about him. He knows when he is not happy somewhere, and he didn't feel happy. He was feeling really tired and exhausted from working basically overnight in the truck driving job that he had. So he did look for another job. He got one almost instantly, and then he was able to take some time off for just grieving and relaxing with the family before starting this new job. So he quit his other job. So he's starting a new job now, but he has to do the orientation and all the training and all of that. So those are usually the easy days of starting a new job. So he's going to be enjoying these next couple days doing that. And I'm just so proud of him because anytime he goes for something, he always gets it right away. And God always continues to bless us in that way and never leaves us needing anything. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick update of where I'm at in my TTC channel or TTC journey. I am trying to do more videos because I feel like lately all the videos I've been doing is just pregnancy testing, and I do want to vary it a little bit more. So I'm going to try to find more time to do more varied content, not just pregnancy testing, although I know you guys like those too, and that's all I watch on YouTube, it feels like, as well. So right now, okay, this is the ovulation week, or we're in ovulation week right now. So today is Wednesday, which is that day, the 6th, and I am supposed to ovulate on Friday according to this app, but I have been taking my ovulation test. I am using PregMate. I also started tracking temperature today, and this morning it was 97.9, which is pretty normal for pre-ovulation temperatures for me. Usually I'm 97.9 or all the way up to 98.1 is a normal pre-ovulation temp for me. So we will be able to track the rise according to ovulation. That way it helps the app confirm my ovulation. But I'm also taking PregMate ovulation strip tests. Haven't noticed too much going on that end. Today's is the bottom one right here. Kind of looks darker, but it is not positive yet. And as you can see, all of these are negative, with the exception of today's looking a tiny bit darker, but not by a whole lot. It still counts as a negative. Matter of fact, I think I gotta put it in here as a negative. So I've been tracking my ovulation that way. I have tested a little bit early because I have felt a lot of twinging, cramping, little bits of dual aches. So I've been taking ovulation tests just to make sure I don't miss anything. But I guess those feelings that I'm having is not due to ovulation, but I think it is my body gearing up for that. I've noticed a lot more CM as well. Some egg white CM yesterday, but like I said, my tests aren't showing a LH surge yet, so we're just going to continue. We're kind of doing the 1 day on, 1 day off baby dancing technique. Not really planning it, but more naturally. That's just the way it's happening. So we baby dance on the days that the blue dots are there. And then Friday is supposed to be my ovulation date, but we will see what happens. As advised by a lot of you, I got Progesterone Cream. This is the one that just goes on your skin. You're supposed to put it on your wrist or on your, I guess, in your belly area. I think I would put it, it says right there, inner wrist or inner abdominal. I think I'm going to do it in my inner wrist. I am still taking the supplements to help rise my progesterone naturally. So I'm going to share those with you today. But I did want to jump in and get this progesterone cream just because it's safe to say that I am struggling with low progesterone, especially if you look at my last cycle where I started spotting all the way from 9 DPO. I think you're supposed to start this after ovulation. So for sure, after my app confirms my ovulation for me, I'm going to start taking this twice a day on just a little bit on my wrist and see if it works out. I know that this should lengthen my luteal phase, so hopefully we will not start spotting early this cycle. But I'm also going to share with you guys the supplements I'm taking and why I decided to take them, so maybe it'll help you guys out as well. At the end of the day, whether this works to help me get pregnant or the supplements, we won't really know, since I'm kind of trying a couple new things this cycle all at once. But fingers crossed that this helps me get pregnant or keep a pregnancy if I do end up pregnant this cycle. So let's look at the supplements. Alright, so the first two I'll show you is vitamin C. I'm taking vitamin C and zinc, and supposedly these two vitamins are really good for avoiding getting sick and helping your immune system as well. So it's a win-win during these times anyway. And my family is also taking lots of vitamin C as well to try to prevent getting sick or getting any colds or anything else. But we got this extra strength vitamin C. Supposedly vitamin C helps with luteal phase deficiencies, and it just helps with fertility in general. It's something that our bodies, I guess, just lack of, especially here in America. We don't eat enough healthy fruits and vegetables to get our daily vitamin C. So it's always good to get an extra boost from a supplement. Zinc also helps with your hormones, normalizing your hormones. It helps with ovulation, and just if you were to get pregnant, it helps with the cell division when all that is happening right after conceiving. So I'm taking both of these for sure every single day. I'm taking all the supplements I'm showing you every day. I'm taking them in the morning at first, when I was first taking them on an empty stomach, because I have not been eating breakfast lately. It was making me really nauseous. So I am starting to eat a little something with my coffee in the morning after eating all these pills, because they do make you nauseous when you're taking them on an empty stomach. I bought some prenatal gummies again, just because they have them in gummy option, because the rest of them are pills. So I got prenatals just because they say it's always good to start prenatals when you are trying to conceive, so that your body already has the vitamins and the minerals that it needs, especially in those first early stages. The folic acid, or what they call folate, is really important in the early development stages, and it has all the other vitamin A, C, D, niacin, B12. So it never hurts to take prenatals when you're trying to conceive, just because it gives you a little jump start. Make sure your body has all these important nutrients already in it before finding out that you're pregnant. I'm taking this Vitex. I've had for a while. I completely forgot I had it. I tried it one cycle and nothing came out of it, so I just never tried it anymore. But now I'm combining it with all the other supplements to see if it works out for me. So this has the chasteberry tree in it, and that supposedly helps regulate your hormones as well. So I don't know if it's making any difference, but I have felt, like I said, a lot of weird twinging, nothing painful, nothing like cramping, but I feel things are going on, and I'm not sure if it's because of all these supplements or if something is about to happen. I am not sure, but I felt a lot of things going on, and that's why I keep thinking that ovulation is coming. But I think it's just my body gearing up for a really good ovulation. I've been taking all these supplements since before I got my period last cycle, so they've been in my system for a good month now, or almost a month. Another one I'm taking is magnesium. This helps with water retention first, but supposedly magnesium is a necessary nutrient that you need for a healthy pregnancy, and it helps you conceive. Magnesium alone can also help regulate your blood pressure, and it can also help prevent preterm labor and pregnancy complications. So I feel like it would help me with not losing a pregnancy if I were to get pregnant. biochemical pregnancy or just miscarriage in general, it helps support pregnancy. And then it also says it helps with sleep. I haven't noticed that at all, but I guess that could help some people out if you're dealing with insomnia. So you can try that out. But this does help me with not holding in water. I notice I hold in a lot of water weight, especially if I eat really salty foods, and this has helped with me not gaining that water weight. So I take that every day. This is another one, Ashwagandha. This has been pretty popular lately. I've seen it in a lot of gummy vitamin brands, but I just bought the pill form. This is supposed to help reduce stress, which is always good when you are TTCing, but supposedly this is really good for men too. It can raise their libido, and raise, I think if you're having problems with your sperm count, it can help with that. But this is good for women as well. It regulates your thyroid, which your thyroid has to do with regulating all your hormones in your body. So this can help in fertility if you're having thyroid problems. I don't know if I'm having thyroid problems, but I have seen this ashwagandha in a lot of like vitamins that are geared towards helping women with fertility. So I wanted to go ahead and try it out and see if it helps out with my libido and just see what it does in general. I'm taking this once a day. The next one is my B vitamins. I was supposed to find vitamin B6, but I couldn't find it at the store, and so I found this one, which brings different B vitamins. This has the B12 in it. It also has more folate, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B1, and B2. So it kind of has a mix of all of them in there. I don't know if the rest of the B vitamins are good for trying to lengthen your luteal phase, but I know the vitamin B6 specifically is. It doesn't have a lot in there, but also the prenatals that I'm taking has some of that in there. So hopefully I'm covered on that end. This is good also if you're not getting all your daily vitamins from the foods that you eat. It's good to take a supplement. Okay, the last one is this L-Arginine. I don't really know what the citrulline is. My husband had bought this a while ago, but the arginine specifically I remember researching, and supposedly that helps with fertility as well. Here it says that it helps maintain blood vessel tone, so I'm guessing it also helps with blood pressure, just similar to the magnesium. Increases nitric oxide. Alright, just did a quick Google search. So arginine, I hope I'm saying that right, is good for both male and female because it helps your body produce nitric oxide, which promotes blood flow to the genitalia and ovaries. So that is always good when trying to conceive as well, especially for the women, because you want to have good blood flow and a good uterus lining. So what I'm doing with the arginine, because these are really big pills, I'm breaking them in half. So that's only giving me half of the daily intake, what it says there. And I also feel like these were really making me nauseous at first when I wasn't eating anything. So I'm splitting them in half. I don't know if I'm taking the right amounts, but I feel like these are maybe more geared towards men. My husband bought these at GNC, so I don't know if it was too much milligrams for a woman to take. I would have to do more research on that, but I feel like the pill is so big, so I'm just breaking them in half anyway. So that's all the supplements I'm taking. I am not a doctor. I am not under any doctor care, so of course always seek advice from your doctor or your fertility specialist. I am not seeing anybody right now. I really do need to find a doctor. My gynecologist that I have seen for my past pregnancies, they only see pregnant women, so I'm not even able to make an appointment with them. So I have to find another doctor if that is the route that I want to take eventually, but hoping that all these supplements help me in combination with the progesterone cream, help me figure this out on my own, because I have even heard so many people tell me that their doctors weren't even helpful. Doctors don't want to help with fertility problems these days. I feel like they're just in it for the money. Most of the time, there are good doctors out there as well. And I don't have a lot of money to spend. I don't have health insurance right now, so I'm trying to go as the natural way as possible. Although this stuff I don't consider all natural. I feel like the healthiest way is to just eat the foods that have all these nutrients in them and the vitamins, but sometimes that is not possible either. So hopefully this gives me the boost that I need. And the progesterone cream, I'm really excited to try this out. Even if it just helps with me not spotting so early, I would be happy and I would continue using this. This was a brand that was recommended from someone on YouTube in my last YouTube video. This was on Amazon. It was pretty affordable. Seems like a really big tub. So we're going to try it out this cycle. Probably maybe 2 days after ovulation, I will start that. And you're supposed to keep using this until right before you're supposed to get your period. So around 14 DPO is when I would stop using this. These I'm going to continue. I think Vitex is the only thing you're supposed to stop if you do get pregnant. Or some people say slowly wean off of it, don't stop altogether. But if I were to end up pregnant, I would do some extra research. Of course, I would make my doctor appointment and I would ask them about all these supplements, what I should stop if I do end up getting pregnant. But I have heard, I think with Vitex, with chasteberry specifically, that people who just stop it completely once they're pregnant end up miscarrying. And I don't remember if it was any other ones. So if in the case that I were to get pregnant, I would continue all of this until asking my doctor about it. But fingers crossed for this cycle. This video probably turned out way longer than I wanted, but I wanted to keep you guys in the loop with everything I'm trying, just in case it does end up helping me. Sometimes we have to take our health into our own hands and put all our faith into God and just listen to our gut pretty much, and just try different things on our own. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try this stuff and see what works, what doesn't work, and just fingers crossed for this cycle that something good happens. Like I said in my last video, we are ready for a blessing. We're ready for another addition to our family if that is God's will. So we're still waiting for our sign of whether this is meant to happen or not. The last time I have been confirmed pregnant was almost 3 years ago when I suffered the miscarriage. So nothing has really happened ever since that, besides a few times where I feel like I have seen faint positives, but it has never been confirmed by a doctor or a hospital like my miscarriage was. So my battery is blinking at me, running low on battery, so I'm going to end this video here. I look forward to sharing lots of more videos with you guys and varied content as well. And I am always following you guys, the ones that have channels. I'm following you guys as well on your channels and on your journeys. And I am in prayer with you guys as well, that we all conceive a baby, especially if not in 2021, in the next year that's coming up, 2022, we will all get our babies. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.